So let's make sure that we fully identify what I'm talking about different hospitals doing different things to me. Because I bring up what the hospital did to me because it's the same hospital, but there's more than one visit. Like last year is when they made me crawl 3 times for a CT scan and I got seriously injured due to my doctor's actions. I was asking for a wheelchair for months, never got one. They had me crawling and getting hurt everywhere. The only reason why I was able to go back to work is the GI ended up healing itself because I laid down and stopped eating, stopped moving, stopped doing everything for a week. It slowly came back. The pain level went down and down to about a 2, and then it stayed there. Then I went back to work, and obviously it's still there. The GI is now at like an 8, but now my kidneys are at a 10, and ever since I pissed black, they've been going up and getting worse and worse. Every day my kidneys are worse. I'm pretty sure it's due to kidneys. And I'd like to know why. Is it? I'd like some x-rays. I'd like to hear more. But if the emergency rooms don't want to do anything, if they were going to play games 6 months ago, well, then I'm just going to have to die, right? No, no, no. We'll go to a different hospital. But for now, we need to hold these ones accountable, and I need my records. I need to know what you did in the last year. Okay, I've been seeing you for these injuries, and this is the second time in the last year where I lost the ability to walk completely. So, what have you done to try to fix this? Is what I need to know. Nothing, nothing. But, anyways, the primary care has screwed up a bunch of times. Most recently, though, they screwed up by trying to not give me any care, not get me out of the building until I could speak. And then they made me speak like a dog over and over. Tell me it again. One more time. Come on, come on. Tell me a second time why you're going to emergency room. Okay, let me get my buddy in here. Hey, hey. Yeah, you're the EMT, right? Yeah, he hasn't heard it yet. Why is he going? Oh, yeah, you gotta tell us. I'm having trouble speaking, guys. Can't you see that? And I am, it's very obvious, but they tell me I can't go until they hear it from me again. What happens when I'm on the ground and I can't speak again like last time? Because don't forget, I had a head injury in the bedroom. I bled all over the place. My face was like Frankenstein. And what did they do for care that time? You know what they did? They ran one test in my head, they ran a drug test, and then they sent me out of there. What an asshole. What a freaking asshole. I'm sober, clean, and taking all my meds. The only thing I was on at that time was Tylenol, flu and cold stuff for that flu. And literally, so I know my urine was clean. The only thing that could have come up was PCP. And I didn't even look at the test. I doubt that that cough medicine came up as PCP. But I know from childhood that corticedin can. But either way, I had a clean whistle urine. My face is stitched up like Frankenstein. The table in the room is all bloody. There's bloody on the wall. There's blood on the carpet. Blood all over me. I can't talk for 3 months. I can't walk right for a while, and I literally can't form sentences because I have a severe head injury and a seizure. Now, when the doctor saw me at the emergency room, he ran one head exam, ran drug tests again that always come back clean. Always come back clean. There's almost and I in the last 8 years, I've only caught the flu twice. Twice. And the second time, I didn't even take flu and cold medicine. The second time was during COVID. So look at that. Look at all that sobriety time. So we know that that's not a problem. But yet they always just do a drug test for the hell of it. What else did he do? What else did this guy do for this man who's definitely about to, like, oh my God, I'm in no condition. Definitely some brain damage there. I mean, the pictures are really bad. Anybody who saw the pictures, anybody who sees the stitches at the time or the blood on the wall or any of it knows it's bad. He did nothing. He let me bleed in the waiting room while calling the taxi for a ride, but I was so fucked up I couldn't dial the phone or call. So I had 3 nurses crying around me trying to dial the phone to asking me what my doctor's name is. This is wrong. What's my doctor's name? This is wrong. What's my doctor's name? And I don't know it. I'm bleeding. My brain is swollen, and oh my God, you had to see the pictures. I couldn't take the pictures, so everybody else has those pictures because I was too fucked up to even hold the phone. But yeah, that one was really, really bad. And that hospital, once again, just let a man bleed out in front of their hospital. Why? Because they didn't like what I was reporting. I was reporting a seizure, a head injury, and possible sexual encounter. Well, all was true. I would take a lie detector test for it. I would. I would absolutely pass for all this. It's fucked up shit what happened to me, but I deal with it and move on. But I do need medical care. Just because bad shit happens to me and I'm willing to go back to working or going back, I don't dwell on it or take it out on others, doesn't mean that if I'm pissing black, I don't need to know why. It doesn't mean if my head is swollen and I'm all cut up that I don't need to know what's going to happen with my brain and who I need to see. Just because I was drugged over and over and over by doctors, and doctors were giving weapons to an unstable woman, and now they don't want it coming out, doesn't mean that I deserve to be malpracticed repeatedly. And so, if these doctors, if I die in a hospital bed, know that they probably finished me off. If for some reason I ask to leave and they refuse to let me leave the hospital and then I wind up dead, they definitely finished me off. I do not think this is going to happen. But from the evidence that I have seen firsthand, from the pictures that I have, from the statements that I have recorded, from the way that these doctors are speaking, it's very obvious that they're not going to treat, diagnose, give paperwork. It doesn't seem like they're going to do further testing, or they're not going to keep me for any period of time which would allow them to fully diagnose or recognize my illnesses. Instead, they're going to just have me walk in, walk out, and write a bunch of crap down. Or walk in, here's a bunch of drugs, walk out, write a bunch of stuff down. And the stuff they're writing is based on nothing but the EMT's reports when they come in. What's on the floor, and it's probably drugs. That's all they say. That's all it ever says. But then they go, no, it isn't, because every urine is clean and his eyes are fine and he's been sober for 8 years, and there's no doubt in our mind that that's not drugs because it happens every single day, even in his sleep. When he went to this EMU visit, what is where they hold you at the hospital for 5 days, on the first, second, and third day, my whole body spasmed in my sleep. The nurse told me. She says, you're spasming in your sleep. I said, yeah, I know. I spasm when I walk. I spasm when I sleep. I spasm when I talk. They go, oh, like they didn't know that that's why I was there. Almost like somebody told them, that guy's here for mental illnesses. But then she came in, I'm asleep and I'm spasming. And she goes, what is this? Well, that's why I'm really asking to be there. These doctors don't fucking know what they're doing. Thanks to my documentation being fucked up and people keep not listening to their patients. That's a big problem, by the way. Doctors don't listen to the patients. A lot of times they say, hey, he's mental. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know better. But a doctor's only good as the information the patient gives them. So if a doctor isn't going by the patient's information, what is he going by? He's not a good doctor. He's going to get you killed. I'm giving the doctor good information to get me better. If he's not going to use that, he's just going to fuck me up. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're using a dead woman's fantasies to try to, oh, let's give him Zyprexa. Let's give him Thorazine. Oh, now he can't walk? Let's give him more drugs. Hey, maybe we should get him, you know what? We'll malpractice him, fuck with his head, and maybe he'll go back on alcohol. And then we can blame his drugs. Damn it, his urine's clean again. Damn it, his urine's still clean. Damn it, his urine. Zach, can't you just go back on drugs already? This is what the doctors feel like. They're trying to fuck me over, hoping that I'll relapse, hoping that they have some way out to blame. But this is the thing. I'm clean, sober. I'm not going to relapse ever. You can finish me off. You can kill me. I'll go in the woods and die. But you're not going to get away that easy. No, no, no. These doctors aren't getting away after 25 years of this bullshit. No. I'm staying sober if they like it or not. If the doctors want to malpractice me, if they want to hurt me, if they want to send me out of there without further treatment, if they want to have me just come in and have me leave when there's something visibly wrong with my body, if I do a visit and I'm seizing in my sleep and they still don't want to take this seriously, don't think that you can just malpractice me, hurt me, and treat me like a homeless guy, and I'm just not going to come back, or I'm going to go back on drugs and give you excuses. No, I'm not giving these doctors a damn excuse. Yeah, I look weird when I'm on the ground. Yeah, when I'm crawling, I look like an infant. Yeah, my speech is fucked up after seizures. But that's why I'm coming to you. My legs don't work. My arms don't work proper. My speech doesn't work proper. And it's because of a taser-like feeling going in my spine, through my limbs, when I try to use my nervous system. Not only that, I am numb on my feet, skin, and tip of my hands, like the skin on my hands. So much so that people can't believe the feats I can have. I'm like Superman. I can play tennis barefoot until my feet bleed. I can have sharp objects go through my skin on my palms of my hand. I can cut with no fear. But yet the doctors say nothing is wrong because they don't want to look. They just have me walk in, give me a bunch of pills, and then have me walk out and tell me to go drug myself. I'm not kidding. They'll give me controlled substances. They've given me Vicodin. They've given me Xanax. They've given me methamphetamines. They've given me Thorazine, Haldol, all before I was 15. Not even kidding. And there's records of this. They can't burn those. They can't burn those. So if you find me dead in a hospital and the doctors refuse to release me, please go look for those records. I've suffered enough. Please stop this from happening to any other orphans. Please. Massachusetts needs some oversight and some help. Please, please, please let me help them. At least get a support group. Or if I have to die, can you at least look into this and build a support group? If you're listening to my story, my life story, these people need help. I'm just one of 100. I'm just one of 1,000 children in Massachusetts. And I had a worse case because of my mother, but there's still fucked up shit out there. And nobody deserves to get refused medical care like this because somebody else made a decision a long time ago and they're misreading a seizure disorder or they don't want to listen. Oh, he's bipolar because he talks a lot. Oh, he's falling down and he must be making it up. So that makes him crazy and a storyteller, right? Oh, he's a pill seeker. He must want painkillers. Oh, no. No, my mother established those all before I ever was actually doing those. My mother said I was a pill seeker at 13. She said I was a thief, a liar at 5. At 5 with my own swimming medal. These things started way before I ever even did a damn thing. I was playing with action figures and somehow I'm schizophrenic. This shit is crazy and needs to stop. I'm a normal human being who had his body destroyed. That's it. I am a hyper normal person. I now have PTSD and anxiety because doctors, big pharma, and a crazy mother keeps on abusing me. If they will stop, I can go back to being a normal person. I just want to work, pay my taxes, and have a normal life. But I need the damage that these doctors, big pharma, and my mother did to me to be looked at. And until somebody looks at it, I'm not going to stop trying to get better. And that no doctor should be trying to convince me to harm myself and give this up. No, no. What, just shake and live in the woods? What do you guys want me to do? Live in the woods and just shake for the rest of my life? That's stupid. No, I need to get better. And then I just need to work real hard. And I need to pay my taxes and live a normal life. That's it. But I can't do that while having a medical condition that's untreated and undocumented. That's simple.